Hello, so today I'm going to be going over a game. This is going to be VOD reviewing in post to learn from my mistakes and what I could have done better. So from this game, I'm going to start out now. I felt like this game, I should have been able to convert into a first. Now, I don't know if it's because the game is badly balanced, which is maybe the case. At the time, I was a little bit frustrated with myself. So I want to do this. I was going to look at this myself to learn, but I'll do it in an informative way so that you guys can also see how I would kind of VOD review my own game to try and figure out what my own mistakes are, to try and see like what I can do to improve to get better at the game. If you like my content, make sure to like and subscribe. Normally, it's just going to be a VOD from me playing the game without me doing post-analysis. But today, specifically, it's going to be a post-analysis kind of day because that's what I wanted to do. And I put in my bookmark to say, hey, let's figure out what the fuck you did wrong this game because you're a moron. But anyways, let's get straight into it. So, from this early start, let's see what units I'm holding. I'm holding on to the Kale because you always have to hold on to kill just in case you hit. I have early Crystal Gambit, which is great. So I have the Vi, I have the Janna. So I'm going to hold on to all the Crystal Gambit units. I think Vi Hero Augment is also okay. I don't think it got nerfed if I'm not mistaken. One of the other ones did. Like the Mundo one got nerfed, so that one you kind of just don't play anymore because it sucks. I'm down to hold them. I think I shouldn't have played Garen here. I have this Katarina. You see me hovering the fruit. I should just fruit the Katarina to see if I hit something like over 9,000. Because if I don't hit over 9,000 or anything super crazy, I'm probably not going to play it. So if you look here, the reason I'm holding on to stuff for so long is because it's also component anvils. So component anvils, really good for reroll spots, really good for early strength. Because you can instantly make good items because you have the component anvil. So if you're committed to a certain comp or you know what you're playing or you're playing a reroll, you can basically like pop open the anvils, get really good items, set yourself up and just win out, right? Very good. Here, good for something is really good. It's just a good econ generation tool if you're playing around a level 8 board. But I see Titanic Titan and I already have 2 of the Crystal Gambit units. So I'm kind of inclined to take Titanic Titan and then play around Crystal Gambit. Chaotic Evolution is also really good. This thing I think is secret broken. It's just hard to make use of, I think. But I do think it's extremely broken. So I maybe should have taken Chaotic Evolution as well. But for now, I'm kind of fixing on just playing around Crystal Gambit with Titanic Titan. And I think having the HP really helps, even if you're not playing around Crystal Gambit. Because a lot of the times, like, this set really sucks with some of, like, the comps and the fruits. That you just instantly lose sometimes to some jackass who has, like, a way better board than you for no reason. So I'm looking around. I'm not going to win any rounds anyways. I'm down to just take Titanic and just play around Crystal Gambit. Now, all I need is a Syndra. With Crystal Gambit, as long as I cash it out at the start of stage 4, I'm happy. Which means I can sacrifice 2 or 3 rounds if I'm going for a double down, right? Because I need 9 rounds in order to cash it. So I just need to I need a Syndra either in a turn or 2, right? I just need Syndra basically after Carousel. So I'm not going to roll for Syndra now because it's not relevant to whether or not I'm going to play it that much later into the game. Like, I don't care that much. So I'm not going to roll. But I am going to just chill and see if I can hit the Syndra before the Carousel round. Ideally, with 3 turns, I think the odds are in my favor because I already found the higher cost Crystal Gambits, and then there's also the Carousel round, which might have another Crystal Gambit unit on it. So I'm kind of okay with that. Here I fruit the Vi because if I have to sell a unit, I don't want to have to use a fruit remover. So I have 2 copies of Vi, so I can sell the other Vi. A lot of times here I would fruit the Janna because I think she might be able to kill a unit. But there is a problem that you're going to notice really soon. There's another guy who's angling Crystal Gambit, which I'm going to rant about for a minute once we see the board. But I'll tell you guys what the problem is here. When you're playing Crystal Gambit, it's a lot better now, so there are good buffs. One thing... Okay, there, I found the Syndra, so now I don't have to worry about it. Syndra in time, I should be able to cash out my Crystal Gambit cash out by stage 4, right before I would have to roll for my level 4 cost board, my 4 cost board on level 8 or whatever. So this is fine, right? If I didn't hit Syndra before Carousel, I might consider rolling after Carousel just to make sure. But it's fine. This is within time. There's this guy. This guy's just playing Crystal Gambit. So the thing is that I want to say is that this guy I don't think will ever outsack me because I have Titanic Titan. So this guy's not gonna play a double down deep Crystal Gambit. So this guy is just sacking his early game for like a shitty Crystal Gambit cash out, which I will 100% grief his ass for. So it's, to me, this is just a stupid decision on this guy's part, but maybe I'm the stupid one, because this guy, wink wink nudge nudge, outplaces me this game, but I feel like it's just because like the way the cards aligned and my own stupidity, which is frustrating, but it is what it is. But anyways, I can always outsack this guy, so I don't think you should be angling toward lose streak Crystal Gambit, which is kind of like annoying for me at least. The reason it's annoying, now you might say like, oh, well, what does it matter? Yes, Crystal Gambit, you have. The reason it's annoying for me is because I picked an augment dedicated to playing Crystal Gambit. So I'm always going to be playing Crystal Gambit. I picked an augment that gives me more HP. So I'm going to be playing deep Crystal Gambit. What this guy's board does to me now is that I will have to purposely, while he's in my pool, which he is, I'll have to purposely make a board that is weaker than this guy, because I have to be the weakest board, because if I grief my Crystal Gambit, I grief my whole game. What that means is that every single person that I play now, I will be weaker than by a larger margin, which will decrease my HP as much as possible. What you want to do, ideally, is you want to be just slightly weaker than the weakest player. So if this guy was playing a real board, for example, then I can make my board stronger. I can slam items, I can do something, because even though I'm losing, I don't want to lose by that much, because that HP is going to matter a lot towards the end. So I hate it when this happens like this, but you know, it is what it is. I think that's just the game. The guy got Crystal Gambit. I think it's within his right to play it, but it's just like, what the fuck, man? It's like, I'm clearly going to outsack this guy. So it's just like, it really hurts it adds a lot of risk factor to this game. And the mentality that I have here, now you see that I'm full sacking, which means that I'm trapping my Vi to make sure that that guy who has a fruit on the Vi, you can see I sold my Vi, so I no longer have a fruit, and I trapped my Vi to make sure that I always lose against him, because I looked at his positioning, and this would make sure that I win, right? Or that I lose, so I would win in that like lose-lose matchup situation. The problem is that like this already put me in high stress, because now it's like I know that I'm gonna be playing with thinner margins later, because like as you can see here, right, this guy, he has a 1-star Garen, a 1-star whatever. I could have killed a unit here and saved 1 HP. If I save 1 HP every single round, that can equate to an extra life. If I save 1 HP every round up until stage 4, that's 10 extra HP, that's an extra life, right? That can easily sway a placement. That's literally a whole placement swing that now I have to sacrifice, which is I think what put me on the negative mentality throughout this game, because there's a part later in the game where I think I make decisions way too fast, and I think it's because I'm just too like hyper on it. Then you can see here, this guy's trying to outsack me, and it's just like, this is just fantastic now, because it's like I know that I'm gonna outsack him, and now he's just like full on trying to coin flip it. If somebody is trying to outsack you, watch this. I'm gonna scout him, and this guy is going to yeah, see, he's trapping his units in the corner as well. So if both people corner trap your units, what you have to do is you have to frontline your units. It's like a 50-50. So he's corner trapping. I'm assuming he's not going to be as good a player as me, so I frontline my units, and now I end up fighting him. I lose this 100% now, because now what happens is, when you corner trap your units, we saw in the last fight, the Vi stays in the corner, and she's just like trapped, and then that removes your frontline units, and your opponents walk up, and then it kind of deletes everything, and then the Vi is left at the end, so you don't have like a frontline backline. It's like inverted. By doing this, I now break his units open, see? So I break the corner trap, and because I position my Vi around them, my Vi is going to take longer to walk around. So these units are going to die first, basically. So as you can see, my units started taking damage first. I isolated the Vi's. One of my units dies first, so I'm going to lose this fight. Which is great for me, because I keep my lose streak. I want to lose streak. Now, with Crystal Gambit, you don't need to lose streak until you double down. But I want to lose streak because I need the econ advantage, right? If I'm going to lose streak multiple rounds in a row, I want to make sure that I'm losing from day dot, because I want to be making 20, I want to be making 30, I want to be making 40. I want to get the interest. Oh, it's just so annoying. But anyways, that's how you can beat people if they're trying to outsack you. You just have to have, if you're the better player, you can always figure out a way to outposition your opponents, right? So I know how to do this. I know I've been in this spot before. I know how to fucking deal with people trying to do this shit. Then I just deafen because this guy's like, he starts typing saying like, this is actually really good for me because I don't need to lose streak. And it's like, what? Fuck off, man. It's like, it's so annoying. But anyways, I take Belt here because it's flexible. Right now, you might be thinking, what do I want to play from my cash out? I want to play Star Guardian ideally. Because Jinx, I think, is so broken right now. She's obviously the best one. When I was playing this game, I wasn't familiar with how strong Jinx was, if I'm being completely honest with everybody here. So I thought that I had other options available to me. But the answer is no, I didn't. You basically just have to play Jinx or bust. This patch has turned into absolute dog shit, and I'm saying it because the VOD channel, so I don't care if you guys think I'm too harsh or critical or whatever, or my word choice, like fuck off. I don't care. You can go to the cozy other channel if you want to hear me like sugarcoat it a little bit. The patch fucking sucks. It's really fucking bad. Jinx is way too fucking strong. They nerfed all the other comps. Everything is fucking unplayable. And it's a misery. And I didn't know it at the time because it was day one of the patch. But after VOD reviewing my games, I was like, yeah, you just have to Jinx 2020. Like, it's actually just degenerate. So I'm not playing anymore. That's why I haven't been streaming, because it's like, yeah, it's just another bad patch. It's like, thank you Riot Games. This is what I'm trying to do for like my livelihood, and I guess I just have another fucking couple days of 0 views on my YouTube videos because it's gonna be a fucking gong show fiesta and everybody's gonna be upset again. And it's like, there's people that are like, there's a guy, like, I've been in his lobbies before, 149 centimeters. If you guys have been following me, like, I've been in his lobbies lots of times, because like when I get to high GM, we're like around like he's usually like challenger, and he's like somewhere in my lobbies, right? This guy wrote like a fucking Google Docs. It's hilarious. You should check it out. He's just like fucking ranting about all the issues with this set, and I'm not even joking. It sounds just like me. I'm like, holy fuck, man, I agree with half this shit. Oh my god. But anyways, from this spot, I haven't slammed any items yet, because now I could slam items because I fought the other guy, so he's no longer in my pool, right? So I could slam items here, but now I'm just like, I just want to make sure that I lose streaks, so I'm just like down to just like chill here. I need to try and figure out what items I'm making, because ideally I want to play around Sorcs. I want to play around Jinx, but I might also play around Sorcs, because at this point in the game, or at this point in the patch, it was day one, I felt like Sorcs were able to cap high enough to play for first if you played it from a good spot. So I figured that I can also play Sorcs from this spot and get a relatively successful degree of placement, right? Like, I feel like I can get a first with what I'm trying to say is I feel like I can get a first with Sorcs from this spot. However, I now know that no, if somebody's playing Jinx, they will just always beat you. It will just, the Jinx one is just better. And it's not because Jinx is bugged, by the way. That bug was fixed. The 4th shot damage, I think they fixed that. It's just, no, just Jinx is just fucking, I don't know. She was always really strong last patch, but now without like Ashe to keep her in check and like some of the other AD comps, it's just like Jinx is just like way better than everything. So it's just like a fucking shit show. Especially if you high roll augments. That's the thing about Jinx, right? If you high roll the augments, that's what makes it like giga broken. If you don't high roll the augments, then you're just in a bad spot, which is just like the problem a lot of the time. But anyways, so here I haven't slammed any items yet. I'm probably gonna have to slam some items at one point. We're gonna do a little bit of a scout. I'm gonna try and skip ahead a little bit. I've been yapping a lot, but I'm trying to make this informative and educational and good for everybody. So hopefully it's something that you guys can see that's helpful. I think there's another weak player. I should be strengthening my board here. So this is a mistake already. I should find a way to slam some sort of items at this point, because I'm no longer fighting the guy that's full sacking. So I should be trying to kill a unit. So I should be investing some sort of power into my board, which I'm not doing right now. Do I slam Shojin? Shojin's good on both lines, but I think I just don't slam it because I think I kill one unit, I'm happy. See, I killed one unit here, I'm like, okay. I say, I guess I'll just see my augment. So there's this guy that I'm worried about, right? This guy has patience as a virtue. This is an augment that just gives you a free reroll every round if you're not buying a unit. And he's playing Star Guardian. So I know for sure that I'll be contested on Jinx if I play Star Guardian already, because this guy's 100% going to Jinx. So that's my main stress here. This guy's probably going to play Soul Fighter. God bless his soul. Good luck. I think hopefully I scout here. Sunfire board, salvage bin, Tesla coil. It might have been Tesla coil. I think it's still really strong even though it got nerfed. But what did I end up taking? Not Sunfire board. I don't think it's exclusive customization. Glass cannon is good if I'm playing Sorcs. So let's do a scout here. So I scout Soul Fighter or something. Soul Fighter or something. Star Guardian. This guy is playing Ashe. He's just a dumbass. Poor guy didn't read the patch notes. And then this guy, I look at his items and I see backup dancers. And this is the guy that is trying to sack as well for Crystal Gambit. So I think this guy is playing Star Guardian. Right? My read is that I look at these items. He has not a single AP item So the only thing he can play is Star Guardian, or he has to play like Smolder, you know, which he's not gonna fucking do. So I'm looking at these items. It's like he has enough swords, i.e. Giant Slayer, i.e. Kraken, frontline item, Reforger, backup dancers, which is decent on Star Guardian as well. So that means there's gonna be 2 people playing Star Guardian, and then there's one other AP player that looks like he's probably playing or angling towards Yuumi. So it means that Sorc is uncontested, Star Guardian is 2-way contested, and those are the only 2 that I care about. So right now is where I personally commit to Sorcs. What I learned now is that you shouldn't do this. I should have just committed to Star Guardian here. Why is that? Because the power of Star Guardian is just so much better that I think that it's worth it to 3-way contest Star Guardian. Because I think a Jinx 1 is better than a Karma 2. Which is really crazy to say. But like, this is minus a Gwen, by the way, right? If you have a Gwen, then like a Karma 2 with a Gwen is better than a Jinx 1. But a Jinx 2 clears. So it's like, oh, great. So I take this, and I end up not. You can even see my team planner. I probably had Star Guardians in because I was all ready to go Star Guardian. So now I pop my anvils because now I know what I'm playing. And now I just go towards playing, or I angle towards what I would be like my Sorc items, right? So I wonder what, wait, let me see what component I took. I took Cloak. Let me see. I think this is a mistake. So I want to make I can make Giant Slayer. I can make Jewel Gauntlet. And then I probably take a bow, right? A bow could be a Nashor's. I can make Nashor's, and then I could just make, yeah. I should have taken bow here. Bow for Nashor's or Shiv. And then I can wait to decide what I slam. But I took Cloak. I should have taken Cloak. It should have been bow here. It should have been bow. So this is first mistake. I should have taken bow here, because Cloak only is to make Stone Plate, which I'm not going to make anyways. But I guess I was thinking Warmog Stone Plate slam everything. Like Warmog Stone Plate for frontline. I don't like this. I'd rather have open belt, open bow, and not slam anything, and maybe in the worst case slam a Sunfire. I think that would have been better. Okay, so here we double down. We're gonna double down. This is gonna be my second double down, and we should get to around 300. Let's see what we end up with. We can skip a couple rounds here. There's other guys back in my pool, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So now I have to sack. That's why I sold my unit, right? I always itemize and fruit the unit that isn't on my board, or isn't on my final, like, it's not a Crystal Gambit unit, because then I can swap them out. So, see, I swap it. I swap to Xayah. I don't really care about leveling here. Who do I fight? I fight Patience is a Virtue. Then I slam my items after on the Xayah, and I'm just swapping out, like, my carry, basically. I think this is all good. Mechanically, this is all fine. This is all sound. On this carousel, I wanted Tier to make blue buff. So I didn't get Tier because of Titanic Titan. I'm not low HP, even though I'm sacking. And then what do I take? I take a Chainmail with a Rise. Oh, I hate these. I hate these. I hate these. I hate these. This is probably why I lost the game. Or not lost the game. This is probably why I didn't get my placement. With Sorcs, you need to have double damage items. I know this, but I think I was just like, I think I was just panicked at the time. Because, like, I got bamboozled that I didn't get my Tier. And I didn't want to take a sword off carousel. You need to take damage items. Because you need to have items for Gwen and items for Karma. Having too many frontline items is bad. Because if I get too many frontline items, then I'm just going to have too much frontline, not enough damage. And then that just throws the whole board off of whack. Because, like, Sorcs is supposed to be, like, explosive damage. So you need 3-item Gwen, 3-item Karma. If you don't have 3-item Gwen, 3-item Karma, by the end of the game, you're not going to be able to play for anything much more than like a 4th or a 5th. And if it's not Karma, it's some other shitter like Lux. Like, it doesn't matter who, you just need a second damage dealer. This guy, I'm not sure how strong he is. So I didn't slam, but I slammed towards the end just to make sure I kill a unit. This is the guy that was sacking, but he cashed out his thing, and now he's just playing. And it's like I said, i.e. Giant Slayer, play around bow. So yeah, it's just going to be hard. He also has 3 tank items as well. So his Crystal Gambit cash out, I think, gave him items. Because he's similar. Like, he has a bunch of items there. Here we get another power-up snack. Okay, so let's see how this goes. So I'm starting with a Karma. You can see that I have double Leona and a Yuumi on bench. I think at the time I was saying to myself, could I pivot into Yuumi? I just don't think Yuumi is stable or strong enough even if you hit. Like, even if I hit Yuumi to Leona too, I just don't think it caps high enough for it to be, like, good. Sorry, my nose is... My allergies. My nose is itchy. I don't think it caps high enough. I think my only problem here is that I took Chainmail off Carousel. I took Chainmail with the Rise. The Rise is really not important. Imagine if this component here was, like, another damage item. Like, wouldn't we be in such a better spot? Wouldn't it be so much happier? I know I would be. So that's just awful. Now I just put something on this unit. I'm gonna slam components here. I'm gonna wait a little bit because I just want to make sure that I lose because his front line looks a little bit dodgy. And I don't know how much damage Karma does, no mana. But I think we're fine. We're hoping to kill at least 2 units here. If we want to kill the Xin Zhao as well. So this is just a mismanagement of my items. Yeah, Xin Zhao should have died, save 1 HP. Could really make the difference here. So I should have slammed the extra item. That's my bad. Okay, so I take my Crystal Gambit cash out. Crystal Gambit cash out. Did I get grief? Did my cash out grief itself? Let me see. 304. No. I got my 300. So that's what I was aiming for. 300. Open the chest. I get a really good one, which is 3 whole items. So now I think this is where I play more in a panicked state, which means that I don't really make, in my opinion, I don't really make a good decision here. I think that at this point I kind of toss. But let's see if that's true. This is why we're VOD reviewing. Okay, first item. Kraken's useless, Hodge useless, Bloodthirster useless, there's a Shojin. Should I just take Shojin? I have an open tier. So I think I just take Protector's Vow here because it's a Jarvan item. It's really good on Jarvan. Second item. I should take Nashor's here. Nashor's is fine. Nashor's is serviceable. But, and then, you know what I should have done? Because I know that I'm going to have a really hectic turn next turn. That's why I'm popping these anvils early. I should wait to see what I get dropped as components here. Because, like, the difference between Nashor's and Spark literally comes down to if I get a bow drop. So I popped these anvils too early. I think I just have to be more comfortable. And then, there's even a Strikers. There's a Guard Breaker. But now I don't have a mana gen. Oh my god, I fucking threw. Oh, I threw, man. Okay, so I think this is where I threw. So what I should have done is I had to wait to pop these anvils. That's the problem. It wasn't even my selection. I actually agree with my selection here. The choices I made were good, assuming that I don't get drop components right now, which I'm gonna get drop components right now. So if these components are a bow or a fucking tier, like is it not just a grief? Like what? Like we just have to see what the components are first, because that dictates what I take. Because in my head, my items make sense now, right? I have mana gen. I have this. Obviously, I get a chainmail drop because, like, dumbass me took chainmail off Carousel. So, you know, like, fuck me with a rake. And then I get a rod. I guess the item signs were still good because I didn't get dropped a bow. Was there a bow on the Carousel? Let's go back. 16 minutes. Could I have taken bow here? I could have taken bow. Like, what? I'm so stupid. Okay, I had to take bow here, right? There we go. That's my placements. If I took bow here, bow was open. All right, so now we know. Chat, we know that I'm the moron. Okay, so everything that happens in this game is my fault. Man, like, I take bow there. I take bow, I can take Shiv. If I take Shiv, I can take Nashor's. If I take Nashor's, then I have Nashor's here. I have Shiv, which is way better than Spark. And I don't have too many frontline items. Because look at these. I have way too many fucking frontline items right now. And I just slammed them because I have double tank. Right? I don't really know what I could do with the extra chainmail because it's just fucking dead. And then look at this. And then I'm 4-2ing it because I'm 47 HP. And I want to give myself as much gold as possible. The other thing, I don't know if there's another Crystal Gambit cash out. Usually they give you gold. I think I got unlucky that I didn't get gold on my Crystal Gambit cash out. Because I am full loss streak. Look, I'm 10 loss. And I barely have enough money to make it to level 8. Like, did I just get no gold on Krugs? Like, where's my gold? Did I just get unlucky there? Like, was it a 0 gold Krugs? Yeah, it was a... No, wait. Is it just 0 gold? Yeah, it's just 0 gold Krugs. Nice. And then did wolves give gold? How much gold did wolves give? God damn it, man. Now I just need an econ. That's probably why I didn't hit my units. Oh, that's so fucking miserable. 3 gold, 6 gold. Oh, and then it combines, so -1. Oh, because that's why I can't 4-1 here. I want to see the Crystal Gambit cash outs. Give me a second. We're going to look it up. I'll show you guys as well. Let's go tables. Crystal Gambit. 300. Oh, there actually isn't that many gold. It's either artifact. Actually, I got the only one that didn't give gold. When it was a low econ encounter. Which is pretty unlucky. But I don't think it matters. Because I think I like my cash out anyways. I think this one, I would have liked this one better. This one, you could miss, so it's a little bit risky. This one's obviously better, but in this particular case, I needed the gold. So I would have preferred these two. In this one case, I would have preferred this or this. Just for the gold. Because this gives me an artifact, and this is 8 gold, 8 gold. So this gives me like 20 gold. Then I can 4-1 it, instead of having to 4-2 it. And then this would have given me 15 gold, which is like also good. And a fawn. I think I would have liked better than the items. Because I think I was fine with the items anyways. Man. This one's the juicer one though. This one you love to see. Because this one you just get Swain 3. But I didn't make it to 350. The reason I didn't make it to 350 by the way is because I had to sack so much. But I should have played a little bit more aggressive in my mid game. Right? As soon as that guy was out of my pool, I should have started slamming items and get some kills maybe. Oh, yikes, man. Look at this fucking shit. I have double fucking frontline items playing Sorcs. Like, who the fuck does this? Me. I sell all the Leonas and stuff, even though I was Leona pair. I just don't think Yumi's good enough. I could take a road grab bag for econ, but I don't think it's worth it. Keepers is broken. We just take keepers, always. Keepers should be good. Man, I even had keepers this game. How the fuck did this go so poorly? I think it's just because I don't have enough econ, right? How much gold am I rolling? I'm rolling 50 gold. Okay, we buy... Let's see our roll down. We buy Rise, we buy Karma. I'm Karma paired now. So I'm basically going to 0 no matter what. Karma paired. Jarvan. Swain. This is a mistake. I know I made this mistake in the game. In this spot, you never buy the Rise. Because a Rise 1 versus a Rise 2 does nothing for this board. So buying this Rise is -1 gold. And additionally... It's like you can't sell them as easily. So like I think I make this Rise, and I think that's a huge mistake. But I think I just panicked because I saw the 2-star thing. I should have never done that. That's like literally like that's like an extra 8 gold that I could have rolled. I could have seen 4 more shops if I didn't buy this Rise because I could have sold the 2 Rises. But I'm Cassante, Karma pair, Jarvan. I shouldn't have made Ari either. Ari 2 is not important. So I shouldn't have made Ari. I shouldn't have made Rise because I have to roll for the Karma 2. And then I keep Efficient on Karma. Bro, this shit is so bad. Like imagine if I was playing Jinx. And then obviously I have to play this shit. On the turn that I have to fight Kale 3. Like I should be able to beat Kale 3 here. But I think I'm just like, with Karma 1, it's just so hard. Because I don't have double damage items, right? Like, look at this Jarvan. What did Jarvan do? He did absolutely fucking nothing. Do I really need 2 sets of tank items? I needed to manage my items in such a way that I have double damage items. And the only way I would have done that is if I popped the anvils after. Because I would have seen the chainmail if I took bow off carousel. Because then I would just pop these anvils. I just make as many damage items as possible. I don't even remember what the fuck they are. I just need this Ari to do some damage. Because look at this. I can't kill it. I can't kill it. And the kill's just ramping up. God damn it. Why'd they have to nerf this comp? Like, this comp was so good a couple patches ago. And then I lose this fight. Now I'm 25 HP. Now I'm just 0 every turn looking for this fucking goddamn Karma. Also, I didn't have Keeper's positioning. Because I didn't have enough time. Like, I barely made all my items and stuff. Because I was rolling so deep. Now watch. I sell the Rise because I'm an idiot. And now I hit Karma and I'm missing gold. Imagine if I didn't make the Rise... Those shops, I would have had Karma last turn probably. And even if I didn't have Karma last turn, I would have at least fucking... Okay, so this game's my fault. So what did we learn from this game so far? 1, don't make Rise. 2, double damage items. Open the component anvils later. 3. In the mid game, I should have slammed items earlier so that I could have saved a little bit of HP because that can matter later in the game. Now I'm basically broke because the game was unlucky. I fixed my keeper's positioning a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I win these rounds. This guy's playing Ashe like he has no fucking chance in this game. Like, please. Like, what are you doing? We can skip this fight. When's the next time I lose a fight? Because now with Karma 2, I should be stable. I also get a Gwen off Carousel. But I don't have any Gwen items, man. Like, imagine if I had a Shiv on Gwen. I would be so much stronger. Okay, we're skipping ahead a little bit. I can sell Ari now. I think I beat this guy. Unless I don't. He has Keepers. It's a little bit scary. I'm pretty sure I beat this. Right? I don't think the Yuumi is strong enough. This is why I don't like the Yuumi board, by the way. You see what I mean? I think Sorcs just caps better. Like, the Leona just doesn't tank enough anymore. And that's with double tank augments as well. Yeah, so I always lose to the Jinx player. And I'm 25 HP. Yeah, so I'm fighting Jinx too. I'd never win this. It doesn't matter if it's Rel or not. I never win this. Power of Friendship, extra tankiness, and Jinx 2. This guy's board is my board, but better. He has more upgrades. Like, I have a Crystal Gambit cash out, and this guy has more fucking more upgrades than me, and better augments as well, I think. But look at this, right? My Crystal Gambit cash out is basically this Jarvan's items. Look at what this Jarvan does. Does he do fucking anything? Ask yourself, does he do anything? No, he does absolutely dickety squat. He does nothing. And this Swain also doesn't tank anything. The Gwen doesn't do any damage because Gwen doesn't have a single fucking item on her. Like, I could have won this if my Gwen had items, maybe. Because look how close this is. If Gwen had items, don't I win this? Like, yeah. But that's my fault. Man. Okay, so I just have to wait to pop the anvils. I think, like, I was trying to, like, mitigate my losses and, like, pop the anvils early. But the anvil popping was so crucial. And also not taking the chainmail with the rise was really bad. Like, that was just so awful. I don't know why I took chainmail. I think I took it because rise. And I said, like, maybe if I don't hit a rise, it might be bad. But, like, you're always going to hit rise. I shouldn't have worried about that. I should have taken, a bow for sure. A bow would have helped me out so much. Now I get these items. And my odd number of components. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. What did I do there? Oh, I took anti-heal. Never mind, never mind. We're fine now. But, like, look. If I have one more Gwen item, I'm so much better off here. Like, one more Gwen item, I'm so much better off. I hit Jarvan 2. So I roll on level 8 here. Right? Because I'm like, I need to hit Jarvan 2. Because I have 3 items on Jarvan. And I need to hit this guy. So I hit Jarvan 2. I'm repositioning to give Gwen. Now that Gwen has damage items, I want her to get the damage amp rather than the keepers. So I position her towards the back line. And I give her fruit. I think all of this is good. This is the other Jinx player, by the way. So this is what I didn't want to be. Right, this is why I didn't end up playing Jinx, because with the two-way contest, I didn't want to be in this guy's spot. This guy should be bot 4. I don't know how this guy lives, because I'm way stronger than him right now. And he's only Jinx 1, and he's just like 20 gold level 8 with a Jinx 1. Like, look at this guy's spot, how awful it is. Do you think this guy actually outplaces me? Isn't that crazy? Like, I feel like I got scammed by the game. Like, look at how awful this guy's spot is. Like, I know I almost lost because he has Cassante too. But, like, this guy outplaced me. Isn't that crazy? It tilted me so much. Because I see this. He's 20 gold, level 8. I'm 30 gold, level 8. How the fuck did that guy outplace me? But anyway, there's Volibear, Samira, Kale. I'm 14 HP, which is pretty bad. There's a good chance I can lose against some of these people. How much gold is it to level? It's 62 gold to level. Or sorry, 64 gold to level. So I can be level 9 in 2 turns. And I can just play like a random Bastion unit, I guess. I think I make a bad decision here. I think I panic. Because I realize that the lobby's really close. Yeah. Look at how close this lobby is, by the way. I think it's literally matchmaking because this guy died so early. Because like all these people should just be fucking dead. But it's just like they're all just alive, which is so bad. Because you see this guy, he hits Varus 2 now, right? So he's like stable. Like he just made it to Varus 2 even though he's 9 HP. He should be fucking dead already. And this is what forces me to roll here. I can't make it to level 9 because this guy might kill me. So I need to roll now for this guy 2-starred. And like, this is the problem, right? Look at my board. I have Lux 1, I have Lucian 1, I have Kennen 1, and I have Ryze 1. I decide to roll here because I'm 1 life right now, right? If I could take a 2-unit loss, which is very likely against a lot of these boards that I'm going up against, I could just lose. I need these units to have a little bit of extra HP, because especially against Varus, if Varus is targeting like Kennen or Lux or Lucian, right? If he has to cast 1 more time to kill them, that's 1 less arrow that's going to hit my karma. Because like that board really relies on getting early kills. So I'm rolling for all of those upgrades. While I'm rolling, I'm just finding like every fucking karma in the fucking game. So I'm just down to like hold these karmas in case I scam a karma. Because I'm basically never making it to 9. After rolling now, the HP is so close that I'm pretty sure I never beat that Jinx player from what I saw. Like the strong Jinx player. So I decide to roll for this Ryze. This Ryze is actually very tanky, right? I know I said Ryze 1, Ryze 2 doesn't matter. But in these cases where you need this to absorb a little bit of damage, he gets a lot of shielding from frontlining him with Strategist and with Keepers. This Ryze is like basically a frontline unit. Like look at this. Look at this fight and tell me this isn't a Ryze diff. If this is Ryze 2, doesn't he die? Actual question, right? Like, I know that I look like a fucking crazy person that I just rolled all my gold down for Ryze 2. And you're probably looking at me like you could have gone 9. You're a fucking idiot. Look at this fight right now. And tell me that this Ryze, it's not a Ryze 2 diff. If this fucking unit walked up on my fucking karma because this guy was dead, don't I just lose? That's a Ryze 2 diff. 100%. 100%, man. And then this guy just dies to the Kale player, which is the main reason I rolled in the first place. But that's fine. So we get our top 4 now. And we're okay. Maybe I could have held Gwen's along the way, in case I can hit like a Gwen. Here I think I grief my game as well again. I need a Gwen item, so I'm going for Adaptive Helm. And you know what trips me up? Is that, like, I'm playing Titanic, but with Titanic, when you're... Okay, there's this... I don't know if it's a bug, or if it's a fucking intentional thing, or if it happens all the time, but it's been so long since I took Titanic Titan. When you are actually low HP with Titanic Titan, you run out the gate fast. But when you are high HP with Titanic, and the gate opens slower, you don't run out the gate with high speed. So if you watch my fucking Little Legend, I'm beaming towards the guy, and then I just slow down. Because I forgot with Titanic Titan that happens. Because I thought I was fast enough. But now I need this Adaptive Helm, or else my Gwen doesn't do damage. I already made a red buff. I don't want to take Morello. I need Adaptive Helm. But now I'm too fucking slow to go the opposite direction because I didn't fucking do it in time. So now I'm like sitting here and I don't get anything. Like, fuck this game, man. Why is it that you run out the gate so fast, but then you're full fucking slow later? It's so annoying. So now I have a fucking Declaw, which is useless. It's fucking useless. So I just put it on Jarvan. And I put this on the Gwen just in case. Because it's like fine. And now I'm fighting this guy again, which he's level 8 and he has a Jinx 2. And it's just gonna beat my ass. It's so fucking unfair. Because I'm stuck on level 8. This guy got Keepers as his last augment. He just hit Poppy 2. He doesn't even have 3 tank items on Poppy. Look at this shit. Look at this board. This is what I mean by this Sorc board. You can't build tank items. And look at how fucking stupid this Jinx comp is. After seeing this, I realized to myself, oh, never mind. The patch is not very balanced. I just realized it. I was like, never mind. The patch is just bad. This Poppy has 2 tank items. 2 tank items. I have 3 item Jarvan, 3 item Swain, 3 item Karma, 3 item Gwen. The Gwen items are sus. I agree. And it's a Gwen 1. This guy has just a Jinx doing damage. And just a fucking Poppy and whatever the fuck this is. I think it's a Cassante, right? I don't remember. Look at this Poppy, man. The Poppy didn't die until the end of the fucking round. And I just lose. Isn't that fucking crazy? This guy's spot was so bad. How the fuck didn't he die to somebody? What kind of matchmaking did this guy get that he was able to live with 2 HP? This guy should have been 8th. He had a Jinx 1 the whole game. But you know what the secret truth is? Jinx 1 is better than half the fucking carries in the game right now. I should have just played fucking Star Guardian. I would have had Jinx 1. I would have have a lot easier of a time instead of stressing myself out. But anyways, the main issues with this game, I think I highlighted them before. Popping the anvils was really bad because I needed the Gwen items. If I was stable with the Karma and I had better items with the better Gwen items, I might have been able to make it to level 9. But the problem is I was just so low HP that I just couldn't do it. But I think a better player from my spot would have been able to optimize their item selection much better. And also on the roll down, not making the rise and maybe hitting the Karma a turn earlier. If I win against that Kale player, then I only have to worry about the Star Guardian player. And then I would have very easily been level 9. And if I'm level 9, I fit in Bastion and I get Gwen 2, then I'm actually stronger. Now, obviously at the end of the game, it was a little bit troll because I rolled all my gold. And as you can see, there's a Gwen in my shop. And I have a bunch of gold here because I was like buying all the Karmas to try and hit Karma 3. I don't really care about that. I don't think the chance of me hitting Gwen 2 on level 8 was really much higher. Like, I could have sold all the Karmas, buy the Gwen, and then go for Gwen 2. Or while I was rolling down, I could have tried to buy Gwens to find a Gwen 2 on 8. There's a chance that happens, and then I win out from there. Obviously, that's a possibility. But, like, my god, man. Like, I kind of threw with the item selection there. And also, I should have saved a little bit of HP early game. Because I think here I lose by, like, perfect lethal, right? Yeah. I'm perfectly lethal here. So if I had 1 HP, right? Chat, this is what I talk about with the HP. Remember what I was talking about before? If I had 1 more HP, 1 HP, I live this round. 1 HP, I live this round. That's it. I just needed 1 HP. If I had 2 HP or 3 HP or 4 HP, if I had 4 HP, I win a tiebreaker if the other guy dies as well. And then this could have been a third, or it could have been a second, or if I had another turn to look for Karma, it might have even been a first. Right? That's why when I was saying, like, you know, I sacked this early game, which kind of tilted me. But a better player, as soon as I fight this guy in stage 2, I should have immediately slammed my items to be stronger on stage 2 and stage 3 to hopefully kill 1 extra unit here or there. And that way I would have saved the HP that I needed in order to capitalize on the end. So those, I think, are the big mistakes. Obviously, there's like some small mistakes that maybe like positioning or other stuff. I think I forgot keepers 1 turn. I think my overall positioning was okay. Like once I settled into my board, like I think this was good for like the early part. And then once I had like items on Gwen, I put her in backline. I think this was also fine. You could greed full keepers with the Lucian Lux. I could have given extra keepers value to the Jarvan, but I have 3 tank items on both of them. I kind of just want these units to do a little bit of extra chip damage because, like, I feel like Sorcs, they always do a little bit of something because they have so much AP. So I'm not too upset with that, but I could also greed the keepers and put them in the front line as well. This guy was just really unlucky for me because if I didn't have this guy in my pool, because the other players in my pool I think I beat. If I didn't have this guy in my pool, I would have been able to go level 9 this turn. Or next turn, basically. Because I'm 50 gold. I would have been 60. I would have been level 9 with 10 gold to fit in Bastion. I would have capped higher. But because I was fighting this guy, and also the other Soul Fighter guy, I think I had to roll, or else I probably would have died here. There is a chance. I do survive a 1 unit loss here. So I could have played for the win out. But the problem is I don't think going 9 makes me that much stronger unless I hit a Gwen 2. So like I rolled for the rise here. And then I held on to these Karmas. It's a little bit troll, but I think that winning this round could really sway whether I won the game. And also, if I killed 1 extra unit here, which is probably a positioning diff if I'm being honest, right? I think I needed to position my Jarvan a little bit better. Did I even position well for this guy? I did though, right? Did my Jarvan just not get a stun off? It's also the declaw. The declaw off the carousel was just bad. Look at this declaw. It does absolutely nothing. I'm fighting AD. Does Jarvan not stun? Like, why the fuck does Jarvan jump this way, man? This guy's not even positioning for Jarvan. He's literally not positioning for Jarvan. Like, why does my Jarvan jump here? Like, that's so trash. Like, look, there's 5 units here, and there's 5 units here. Is it not a 50-50? He could have easily jumped 2 hexes over here, and he still would have hit all of these. I think it's because there's 1 fucking unit over here. Like, fuck, man. That's so unlucky. And then my Jarvan just dies instantly because Jinx is fucking broken. And then I need to kill one more unit. My Karma just isn't getting the damage done. And my Gwen just doesn't have a good third item is the problem. My Gwen had a better third item, maybe? And this fucking Poppy, it has 2 tank items. Like, how is the Poppy unable to die? It's fucking keepers. If this guy didn't have keepers either, I would have beat him, but it's okay. But I think I outlined the major problems with my gameplay. So now we know what to do, right? The main things that I could control, I know what to do better. And that's pretty much what my mistakes was. Hopefully this VOD review was helpful to other people if you're looking at what you can do to improve. But every HP matters. Every little bit matters. I could have done so much better this game. It's all my fault, right? 100% this game. I could have easily gotten a second, I think. Easily a second. First is a little bit hard because the Jinx board is so broken. I didn't realize how broken Jinx was. If I knew that, I would have contested Jinx probably this game. Just by nature of, like, having the potential to win out from my spot. Because I don't think it would have changed my placement that much. Because look at the other Jinx player. Right? That guy would have died way earlier than me because his spot was fucking awful. Yeah, it is what it is. I think that the problem is... this guy... Not this guy. The other Jinx player that had Jinx 2 and everything else, I'm pretty sure beats me. Like, even if... Are they still alive? Who's CLG? Did the other Jinx player die? No. There's no way, right? Yeah, no. This guy wins for sure. So I'm playing for a second at best. I think even with Gwen 2, this guy beats me. Right? He's so far ahead. He has everything. Patience is a virtue. He even has power of friendship. So they all have like a little bit of mana regen. And his items are good. I'm pretty sure I always lose to this guy. So I'm playing for a second at best. And I'm just on a clock. Which just sucks if you're playing low HP Crystal Gambit. I need to win against the Kale player. Right? The Kale player, losing against the Kale player, I think was the nail in my coffin. Because you really can't, after rolling, lose to anybody. And I think me not rolling well, I shouldn't have bought Ahri, I shouldn't have bought Rise. And I really need to hit Karma 2. And if I hit Karma 2, or if I just fixed my board a little bit, like positioned a little bit better maybe, and I beat that guy, then I have an extra life the whole way anyways, and I would have been fine. Then I wouldn't have to roll down. I could have gone 9 and have to roll for Rise. And then if I'm able to go 9 with a bunch of gold, who knows where that goes. Like, I can easily beat everybody else, right? But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully that was fun. See ya. Bye-bye.